For a while now, I've been thinking about how a predator economy works and what their monetary system would look like. I mean, the movies don't shed any light on this, but they are a super advanced race, at least technologically speaking. Also, what would their political structure and basic polity look like? Are they capitalists, communists, or fascists? What principles do they follow when it comes to governance? So I really put some thought into it, went through a few comics, and came up with a few conclusions about the subject that I'd like to share with you now. In this very short and crisp video, I'll explore the political and economic leanings of the Yautjas. Let's begin, shall we? The political leanings of Yautjas. We know that the predator society, much like any sapient society, is based on a hierarchical system where power trickles down. Let's take the political setup of a country like the US or India, for instance. Now, in both these nations, we have a head of state who appoints secretaries or ministers who are delegated certain specific tasks. It is the president in the US and the prime minister in India who choose these men and women. They work under their leader as long as required, and that's how power trickles down further into several political levels. Likewise, the predator society is also divided into several stages. We have evidence that the predator society might also have a king who rules over all predators on Yautja Prime, their home planet. However, since the guy cannot do everything on his own, he appoints a council of ancients, who are the eldest and most skilled predators alive on Yautja Prime. You can equate this with the political setup of the United Kingdom, where the monarch appoints a prime minister, who then appoints a cabinet of ministers. However, the monarch in contemporary UK politics is simply a figurehead, or a leader in all but name, a face for the country, and the prime minister is the de facto leader, or someone who holds the real power and authority. However, the predator king isn't like that. He holds real power and authority, yet he can't take care of all the business on his planet, so that's where the Council of Ancients comes in. This group tends to look into the real governance issues, those that don't need the king's attention. For instance, if you find that a certain predator has gone rogue, like in the 2018 Predator movie, or if some predator or a group of predators have turned bad blood, which basically means that they're no longer following any code of honor, then the Council of Ancients sends enforcer predators, who take care of the rogues or the bad bloods. Furthermore, all predator clans are assigned sectors in space where they're allowed to hunt, which seems to be their day job or something. So, this allotment is also done by the Council of Ancients. Of course, other issues like setting up new rules must be done with the approval of the king, but possibly the Council of Ancients does all the prior groundwork. It would make sense that they have lower branches to carry out punishments in policing and other such issues that come with a society of sapients. How does the predator economy work? Well, this is a fairly tricky question actually, because in the innumerable comics and the few movies that we've had, there's no mention of a predator economy or if they even have a concept of money. But they do have natural and artificial resources, right? So how does one predator procure these from another? As far as humans are concerned, Mahatma Gandhi, the great revolutionary from India, once said that there is enough in the world for each man's need, but not enough for one man's greed, or one woman's greed for that matter. But predators don't seem to be corrupt pieces of shit like humans, so I assume that they don't hoard money or resources. At least, their leaders, who can be equated to our politicians, don't hoard resources. Yet, they are not a primitive society, and they have huge buildings and statues and stuff like that. Now, even if they have the technology to build these structures, they would still need actual predators to run the machines, right? And if a predator isn't hunting, which is the predator's life purpose, if they were instead, say, building skyscrapers, that predator would need something in return, right? Unless, of course, these guys are considered to be unworthy of hunting. There's also a possibility that young blood predators are assigned to these menial jobs. But if that's not the case, then how is predators' payment made? Well, the payment could be made through the trophies that they collect from hunting people. That may be a sign of wealth, and according to this trophy wealth, they may be able to procure resources and fulfill their basic need for sustenance. I am assuming that since the predator society is spread all across their planet, and they live as one big unified nation, they are self-contained and self-sufficient. If you think about it, we humans have all the resources we need on this planet. It is only because of Earth's division into various countries that we need a trading system, and the abstract concept of money comes in handy. But we humans are far greedier and have much more financial ambition than predators. To put it in other words, if we crave more money and luxury, the predators probably crave better hunting grounds and better and worthier prey. So they basically don't need money. They probably have a mix of communism and socialism with just a tinge of fascism. Marvelous verdict. In conclusion, the Predator Society has a hierarchical structure in which the Predator King holds real power and authority. To assist in governance, the King appoints a council of ancients composed of the eldest and most skilled predators. The council handles various governance issues, such as dealing with rogue predators or bad bloods who violate their code of honor. In the Predator Society, there is no clear mention of money or a conventional economy. Predators prioritize hunting and honor, not hoarding wealth. They have access to natural and artificial resources and advanced technology for construction. Payment, if any, could be in the form of trophies collected during hunts, which may signify wealth, and they likely live in a self-contained, self-sufficient society on their home planet. But that's just my opinion. I would very sincerely like to know your thoughts on the matter. Please let me know if I missed something down below, or reach out if you want to enrich what I just said. Just about any and all suggestions and corrections are encouraged and welcome. That's all for this video, but if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and be safe out there.